Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, here to go over the brand new Steam sale, the Racing Fest sale. Let me actually get the exact name. I just feel like I add Fest to every sale that's a genre-related sale. Yes, it is the Racing Fest sale. They do so many of these. Oh my god, it's the RTS Fest. Oh my god, it's the Historic Game Festival sale, etc., etc. But yeah, a lot of deals a part of this. Racing games are, for a lot of people, not their cup of tea. Over the last couple of years, I've been getting a lot more into racing games, not in the sense of I get super into it, competitive play, all that, but I feel like they are some of the best kick back and relax kind of games, and that's what I'm going to mention a lot of in this video. Unfortunately, I don't think Forza Horizon 5 is on sale, which is one of the best kickback and relax games. It is not, but you got some other titles that I think are worthwhile to mention, and we'll go over some other Steam game deals. A lot of these are historic lows, so a lot of great stuff available. Before we get into this video, I do want to give you guys a heads up on our sponsor, one of the most popular free-to-play games on the market today. This video is brought to you by World of Warships, which you can check out for free right now. Immerse yourself in thrilling naval battles and assemble an armada of over 600 ships from the first half of the 20th century. From stealthy destroyers to gigantic battleships will be available at your disposal in all-out naval combat, and it'll all be available to you. You've got a high level of attention to detail, historical accuracy, and for those of you in the States, you've got an immense amount of US naval power as well. Right now, if you jump into World of Warships, you can use the code STEPUP for exclusive in-game rewards, including 7 days of premium account time. 1,000,000 credits will be given to you, 500 doubloons, you'll get a skin, the Stars and Stripes skins, and you'll get a couple of ships, the USS Albany ship and the USS Smith. The link will be in the description box below. And again, World of Warships is available absolutely for free. You can use the code STEPUP to get some in-game content. Check it out in the description box below. Now, on to the video. So, let's start off with some of the deals from the Racing Fest that stood out to me. Descenders is available for $6.24. Now, Descenders next, the follow-up title to Descenders, is an early access, but, you know, early access game, maybe wait and see, wait for some updates, but I love Descenders. I think Descenders is so much fun. I have like 40 hours in the game now. It is just one of those games that if I got 30, 45 minutes to kill before I go do something else, or I just need a game to just chill, have a good time with, Descenders is that. You do some cool tricks, it's pretty chill, and it's a lot of fun, and the soundtrack is awesome. I think the soundtrack is one of the best elements of the game, and goes with the style of the game. You'll wipe out, you'll replay it, it's fun, and I've got my mileage out of the game, and for $6.24, definitely a good pickup there. Riders Republic is 90% off for $3.99. This was one of the standout deals during the Steam summer sale, in that it was at this historic low, $3.99, and a lot of people checked it out. The thing about Ubisoft historic lows when it comes to modern Ubisoft games is we know what their MO is. Sell you the game at a low, like $3.99, and then hopefully they'll get you on the back end with the microtransactions and the, you know, season passes and battle passes and everything like that. That's the idea, so be mindful of that when it comes to Ubisoft games, but I've played Riders Republic. I think it's a fun time. You've got a variety of different events with different activities, biking, skiing, snowboarding, wingsuiting, and they do have the Skate Edition for $5.99, the 360 Edition for $11.99, and then the Complete Edition for $14.99. So you kind of get that. You don't get everything if you just buy the base game, but a fun game. Once again, $3.99, not a bad pickup on that. Crew Motorfest is down to $13.99. Believe this is a historic low for Crew Motorfest. Only came out back in September of 2023. I mean, man, it's already been 2 years actually, so it's not. It's a little bit older, but 80% off for a game that's 2 years old. I mean, that's a sizable discount, but once again, another game that they're trying to make the money off of you on the back end, with the Ultimate Edition being $30 and there being the Year 1 Pass. Year 2 Pass is $21. This is the Ultimate Edition does include the Year 2 Pass, which is quite nice since it's $21 bucks, but you know, if you want to check it out, open world racer, there you go with that. And then also a bit of a throwback here, MX versus ATV Reflex, 75% off for $4.99. Man, that box art for Reflex, MX versus ATV Reflex, I feel like stands out so much. I just thought, you know, growing up, I remember when this game was coming out, I just thought it was one of the coolest box arts. You know, my recollection of the game isn't great, but it's got a very positive reception of 2,700 reviews, 88% positive, 75% off for $4.99. I'm sure a lot of you guys played it back in the day, so if you want a bit of a nostalgia throwback, $4.99 on that. Assetto Corsa, if you're looking for more of a racing sim, that's 75% off for $4.99. Not really my cup of tea, but again, if you're looking for a racing sim, that seems to be a pretty good price. And then, you know, circling back to arcade racers, you got Need for Speed games. Need for Speed Heat, the deluxe edition, 93% off for $4.89. That's an awesome deal, and with that game going cheap so often, at least this sub $5 range, I feel like a lot of people have been checking it out. Like, I remember for a while, and not so much the case anymore, but for a little bit, I would go on my friends list on Steam, and it would be multiple people playing Need for Speed Heat. Like, it would be one thing if it was just one dude playing Need for Speed Heat, but all of a sudden there was like multiple people playing Need for Speed Heat, and I was like, oh, why are people jumping back into this? And turns out it's been going super, super cheap, and I think at that price point, a lot of people gravitated towards it. A fun arcade racer for sure. And then Need for Speed Unbound is $4.89. The Palace Edition is $11.99, and the Ultimate Collection is $16.99. You got to keep that in mind with the EA games as well. You know, they're trying to make a little bit of money on the back end on this as well. But yeah, a Heat for $4.89 I think is a standout. Unbound is a relatively recent release, came out. I mean, I say relatively recently, you guys. I feel like these last few years have gone by just like that. But it's 3 years old. But yeah, $4 and change for it, I feel like, is a pretty damn good deal for a game that's only not even 3 years old. Alright, so those are the games as a part of the Racing Festival sale. Some other deals. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 at a historic low, 30% off for $42. The Gold Edition is $52, and that does get you the expansion pass, and the expansion pass is priced at $24, so if you were to buy the base game and the expansion pass separately, you know, some second grade math here, it would be $66. So the Gold Edition saves you quite a lot. I like KCD2 a lot. I think it's a significant improvement upon the first game. I remember when this game was coming out and it was getting a lot of stellar reviews. It was getting called a Game of the Year contender, and it is a Game of the Year contender. However, the reality is with this game is if you are into this style of game, the historical aspect to it, an open world game that really leaves you to do whatever you want in terms of handling different objectives how you want, you will have a good time with this game. However, the combat, some people will like it, other people will absolutely hate it. I've said the story before, but one of my buddies jumped into KCD2, and I walked into his room as he was playing the game, and he was in the early portion of the game, and he was enjoying the game, and then he got to the combat, and I swear the deadpan look that he gave me, just being like, bruh, what am I playing right now? And then he immediately exited out of the game and uninstalled the game. That is the reaction some people are going to have when they play KCD2 and get to the combat of the game. It's not going to be for everyone. I'm not crazy about the combat, but I think the good of the exploration, the open world, the narrative, that historic setting, I think all of that is really great. And you know, try it out for yourself. $42, like, Steam refunds do exist, and it's a ton of content for your dollar. Like, you're talking north of 100 hours of gameplay. It's incredible in that regard, and replayability. Solid shout there. Palworld, $22.49 on that. Palworld continues to get updates. It just got the Terraria update, still in early access, still making progress. Lawsuit aside, sky's the limit for Palworld, and there's a lot of potential in where it could go. 40,000 concurrent players as well. Just still rocking a decent number, all things considered. So $22.50 on that. Katana ZERO, 40% off for $8.99 on this throwback pixel graphics action title, neo-noir action platformer. Overwhelmingly positive reception, 62,000 reviews, 98% positive, but stylish game there. Check that out. And then the Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition, 75% off for $14.99. A lot of you guys aren't eager to spend the now $70 for Outer Worlds 2, but Outer Worlds 1 with the DLC for $15 I don't think is all too bad. Go into it expecting more of a mid-level RPG. Outer Worlds has never been this blow-away RPG, which I'm honestly a little bit surprised that it's getting a sequel. I think Obsidian would have been better off working on other stuff. I mean, Could you imagine a Fallout New Vegas 2 done by Obsidian? I'm just saying. But nonetheless, obviously they did New Vegas 1. It's still a worthwhile game. The tone is a little bit more lighthearted, but for 15 bucks, not a bad pickup with the DLC for sure. But that is going to do it for me. Again, a lot of great deals available right now. New sale available on Steam as well with the Racing Fest sale, and a lot of other great deals available on top of that. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.